Is fasting just another health fad, or can it literally trigger your cells to start self-cleaning? Today I am breaking down the science of when autophagy actually begins during a fast, and why that's a game changer for your health. Hi, I'm Viorel Simac. I used to be a scientific researcher, and now I am a holistic health coach who is passionate about natural healing. I've even personally completed a 40-day water fast, so trust me, I've seen autophagy in action. My goal is to make complex health science easy to understand for you. First, what is autophagy? Autophagy means self-eating, but don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. It's actually your body's built-in recycling program. Think of each cell as a little city. Over time, trash accumulates, old proteins, broken parts, even nasty invaders. Autophagy is like a city cleanup crew that comes out, usually when resources are low, to collect all the garbage, break it down, and repurpose it. The result? Your cells get rid of waste and can use the salvaged materials to build new, healthy parts. This process is so important that a Japanese biologist, Dr. Yoshinori Oshumi, won the 2016 Nobel Prize for discovering how it works. It's a fundamental mechanism in our bodies for maintaining cellular health. When does autophagy actually begin during a fast? Great question. An answer is, it depends on timing and your metabolism. Autophagy isn't an on-off switch at one exact hour, but studies, mostly in animals, suggest it ramps up significantly somewhere between 24 and 48 hours of fasting. In fact, around the 2-day mark is when researchers see a big jump in autophagy markers. Why then? Because by about day 2, your body has burned through the sugar it has stored. That's glycogen in your liver. And your blood insulin levels have plummeted. That's the key. Low insulin is like a green light for autophagy. It tells your cells, no more food is coming, better start scavenging and repairing. So typically, you'll get minimal autophagy in the first 18-20 hours, which why a 16-hour intermittent fast is great for other things like insulin sensitivity, but probably not long enough for deep autophagy. By 24 hours, some autophagy is detectable. By 48 hours, it's in full swing. Now, everybody is a bit different. If you are metabolically flexible on a keto diet already, you might hit autophagy slightly sooner because you are already running on low insulin. On the flip side, if you have a higher carb diet or insulin resistance, it might take a bit longer, maybe closer to that 48-hour or even beyond, to really get going. Some experts say significant autophagy in humans may require about 2 to 3 days of fasting for most folks. Personally, when I fast, I mentally consider day 2 the autophagy activation day. For example, during my extended 40-day fast, I noticed that around day 3 or 4, I started feeling a lot better, a clear mind, reduced inflammation, etc., which I attributed to autophagy really doing its work. What triggers autophagy exactly? We touched on insulin, that's huge. Here is the chain of events. When you stop eating, after about 12 to 18 hours, your blood sugar and insulin drops dramatically. Your body uses up glycogen in the liver by roughly 24 hours. With no quick energy left, your cells face an energy crisis. It's like your cells say, alright, let's see what we can use in-house. That stress, low nutrients, is the signal that flips up autophagy. They then deploy enzymes to break down junk in the cell. Low insulin is critical. High insulin from eating frequently basically shoots off autophagy. That's why fasting is such a strong trigger. Other triggers. Exercise can spark autophagy in muscles, and going low-carb, high-fat ketogenic diet can induce some autophagy too, But a water-only fast is the most straightforward way to get there, because you are giving your body complete rest from digesting. Why should you care? The benefits of autophagy. This is where it gets exciting. Autophagy is like a built-in defense and rejuvenation mechanism. It cleans up potential troublemakers inside cells, aggregated proteins that can cause diseases, damaged mitochondria, etc. It's cellular housekeeping. For instance, in the brain, this might help prevent neurodegenerative issues by clearing proteins clumps. There is research into autophagy in Alzheimer's, for example. It boosts immunity. Autophagy can literally destroy bacteria and viruses that have snuck inside your cells. Your immune system also uses autophagy to present antigens, pieces of invaders, to immune cells. Some studies even show fasting, hence autophagy can rejuvenate the immune system by sparing healthy cells and getting rid of the weak ones. It may increase longevity. In lab animals, enhanced autophagy is linked to living longer. It's thought to be a big reason why calorie restriction can extend lifespan. By clearing out cellular junk, you reduce the chance for malfunction as you age. There is a reason so many longevity researchers talk about fasting. Autophagy is the key part of that puzzle. Cellular rejuvenation. I call it deep healing mode. Autophagy triggers regeneration. Fun fact, when you refeed after a long fast, there is evidence your stem cells activate to create new immune cells, partly because autophagy cleared out the old junk. It's like pruning a tree, so that new healthy branches can grow. In short, autophagy is the reason a well-conducted extended fast can be so restorative. It's not just not eating, it's what your body is doing in that time, repairing, recycling, and regenerating. Now, a quick but important note. More autophagy isn't always automatically better in every context. It's all about balance. Too little autophagy from always eating, poor metabolic health, is linked to problems like inflammation and even higher risk of some diseases. But too much autophagy, like extremely long fasting or certain disease states, can be harmful. For example, cancer cells can hijack autophagy to survive chemo, and excessive fasting can start to break down healthy tissue. So, we want regulated autophagy, which is exactly what adapt-term fasting can give us. If you are considering extended fasting, do it wisely and, if possible, under guidance. I always tell people fasting is powerful medicine, so treat it with respect. Stay hydrated, listen to your body, and don't hesitate to stop if you feel unwell. Also, certain people shouldn't do long fasts, like pregnant women or anyone with serious medical conditions, without medical supervision. To wrap it up, let's answer the core question plainly. Autophagy in fasting typically begins roughly around day 2. That's when the magic starts. Your body shifts into cleanup mode. This process is triggered by low insulin and low nutrients, and it results in a host of benefits, from cellular cleanup to immune support to longevity perks. It's like your body's way of saying, hey, let's do some repairs while we have the downtime. How cool is that? Our bodies have an innate capacity to heal if we give them the opportunity. I find it so hopeful. We live in a world of constant eating and snacking. Yet, stepping away from food for a bit can unlock the incredible self-healing sequence designed by God. It's both spiritual and scientific. You allow your body to do what it was designed to do. If you learned something new about your body today, consider subscribing for more insights into natural health and healing. I post informative videos like this regularly. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried fasting or felt the effects of autophagy? drop a comment below with your experience or any questions. I read all of them. And hey, if you want a free fasting cheat sheet that I have put together, basically a quick start guide on safe fasting and how to maximize autophagy, just comment autophagy and I will make sure to get it to you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.